Okay, so our next question is palindrome number. Now, what is a palindrome number? A palindrome number is such a number when its digits are reversed, the number remains the same. Okay, so let's say we have a number 11. So when you reverse this number, so let's say we have reversed the number, it will become 11. So 11 is exactly same as 11 when reversed. Okay, so this is palindrome number. Then we have 151. So 151 is also a palindrome number. Then we have 12321. So this is also a palindrome number. Okay, now we need to figure out how we can solve the question. Okay, let's delete all these things first. What we can do, we want to check when original number is exactly similar as reversed of original. Okay, so reverse is basically, let's say, a function which will take an input and it will give you the reverse number, and it will take the original number as an input. Okay, original number. So if this condition passes, then we can say that the number is palindrome, right? So ultimately we need to calculate this reverse of a number, and then we will check with the original number and we will get the result. So we had a number n equal to 11. Okay, so what we can do, we can have a reverse number initially. Okay, so reverse number will be equal to let's say 0 for the first time, while let's say our number is greater than 0, because ultimately the number will be reduced to 0. Okay, we will grab the digit. How we can grab the digit? I hope you remember. We grab the digit using modulo operator, and when we divide it by 10, so this will give you the last digit. Let's take 151 for better understanding. So it will give you 1 here for the first time. Okay, now what we can do, we can have this statement, that is reverse equal to reverse into 10 plus the digit. So what it will do, let's say we have a number reverse equal to 0, right? So 0 into 10 will be 0, and plus the digit, last digit will be 1. So 1 will be the reverse number for the first time. We will reinitialize the number, that is number equal to number by 10. This will give you the remaining number, the quotient. We can print here Cout reverse. If our number is equal to the reverse number, then we can say the number is palindrome. Okay, and in the else we can say number is not a palindrome. I hope you got the logic, but there is a problem here. For every single time the number is reduced to 0, the original number is reduced to 0, because we are getting each digit at every step of a loop. Okay, and after the loop gets completed, we will have the number equal to 0, and when we start comparing it, the reverse number to 0, it will always going to give us false, right? Because we don't have original number, so 0 is not original number. So what we can do, we can have, let's say, a temporary variable here, and we will store the number n here, okay, to have a reference of it. And here in n, what we can do, instead of writing n, we can write temp equal to. Okay, so this is the solution. Okay, now let's do the code for palindrome number. Palindrome number is basically when you reverse a number, and if that number is equal to the original number, then the number is a palindrome. Okay, so here I have declared two variables. So I have just copied the previous problem. Okay, that is about reversing a number. So basically I have two variables here, number and reverse. Okay, so basically we will need another variable. Let's say temporary variable, which I'm going to assign to the, let's say, original number. I have to do it after I have taken the input from the user. Okay, after I have taken input from the user, then I can declare and initialize the variable to the number that I have, so that I will have a reference of that number, right? Because this number is getting reduced to 0 at last. If you would print the number, this is not a way. Okay, and you will get 0. We will check this, right? So I have taken an original number. Okay, and here I am reducing the number. Basically I am reversing the number here, right? Here I will check if my let's say reverse number is equal to the original number that I have. If it is there, then I can directly print Cout that the number is a palindrome number. And in the else block, we can directly print something like else. We can directly print that the number is not a palindrome number. Okay, let's try to execute the problem. I'm creating problems here. So let's say 153. Is it a palindrome? It is not. So if you run it, okay, so 00 is not a palindrome number. The reason it printed the 0 because cout number is actually initialized to 0. Okay, it is initialized to 0. So I am going to remove this, and here instead of printing number, I would print original because we will have a reference of it, right? So if you try to rerun it, it will give 153 is not a palindrome number. Okay, so what about, let's say, 252? Okay, so 252 is also palindrome, right? So if you run it, so 252 is a palindrome number. Let's try to give 111. So is it a palindrome? Yes, it's a palindrome. Okay, so our code is perfectly working. It's your time to do the code now. Thanks for watching.